What is Man United doing? Tyler Adams is going to be rumored to be signing with Man United in January for £40 million. Now, I'm not going to tell you this is a bad move, but my thing is, if Kobbie Mainoo does not have a relevant role at Man United currently, and you're running it with Casemiro and Bruno, Tyler Adams is not going to come into the game and change that midfield in a way that Kobbie Mainoo couldn't. Now, Kobbie Mainoo and Tyler Adams would fit perfectly together in this midfield that Ruben Amorim wants, because these are two guys that have higher work rates than a washed Casemiro and a attacking midfielder in Bruno Fernandes. But Ruben Amorim is so hard-headed that he loves that midfielding combo with absolutely no defensive legs, that I could see Tyler Adams signing and then having the same treatment. Same exact treatment, getting sat back behind Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes, because you don't want to take away Bruno Fernandes' creativity, but Casemiro has that experience, to be playing in the pivot by himself like he did in Madrid, even though he doesn't have the same legs at Madrid, which makes absolutely no sense. That's why Kobbie Mainoo's brother saying free Kobbie Mainoo, 100% justified. And Man United fans are going to come out and say, oh, you're doing too much. Oh, it's a disrespect to the club. It's a disrespect to the club to have this homegrown product, a star boy. It's a star boy when the man already has, he was a teen starting for England in the Euros that they made the final. So why can he start for the country but not a mid-table crap United team? How does that make sense? In what world does a player have the quality at such a young age to be able to play for their country but not one of the worst United teams we've ever seen? I don't know what world, because it definitely isn't this one. Now, Tyler Adams is a good player, a very good player, a workhorse, probably would fit in this Ruben Amorim system. But my thing is, you have Kobbie Mainoo as well. Kobbie Mainoo deserves to start and next to Tyler Adams, but Tyler Adams is going to go above Kobbie Mainoo in the pecking order, and he's not going to be above Casemiro and Bruno. So you're just going to have these two guys that would be perfect for your midfield on the bench, and you're going to be getting ran through, because when these two are in the midfield, Man United defensively, transitional wise, every single defensive way, midfielding wise, is so vulnerable, because Casemiro doesn't have the legs to be in the midfield by himself, and that's basically what's happening with Bruno Fernandes, because Bruno Fernandes is a center attacking midfielder, not a guy who you could put next to Casemiro in a two midfield formation. This is why Bournemouth put up 4 goals. You're going to say, oh, Kobbie Mainoo was substituted. Kobbie Mainoo was substituted when Bournemouth already scored 3 goals. 3 goals were already scored because it's wide open in the midfield. Bournemouth loved to attack that game. Obviously, United had tons of success attacking, because yes, you have tons of creative attackers on the pitch with Bruno Fernandes in the midfield, but defensively, you looked awful, and that's how you conceded 4 goals at home to Bournemouth. Sir Alex Ferguson in the stands like, lads, what is going on? What is going on? You know what is going on? You have a washed Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes midfield, while you have Kobbie Mainoo, who's the star boy of the club, not being able to get on the pitch until you already conceded 3 goals. And you were like, you know what? Maybe if we throw some legs in there, possibly we might have a better chance of coming back and having a little bit more of a balance in the team. As I've said this multiple times, Bruno Fernandes has overstayed his time at Man United. He should be long gone. He should not be at the club. They should have sold him when they had a £100 million offer from Saudi. Should have been gone and dusted, but instead he's still at the club and they're still relying on the lad. He needs to get the Mo Salah treatment. He 100%. Mo Salah won, Liverpool, a Champions League, a Premier League, or 2 Premier Leagues in a Champions League. And Bruno Fernandes hasn't even won them a league. And if you really go to Bruno Fernandes and tell him, what is your biggest achievement at Man United? My man is probably going to say FA Cup or Carabao Cup. That's his biggest achievement. That is awful. And the fact that on United's website, they have him as a club legend just shows you how that club has fallen so deep. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. What do you think would be the best midfield for Man United with the players they have now, plus Tyler Adams, going forward? But anyways, thank you guys for watching.